Hello and welcome back to our F1 Manager McLaren series as we are about to get into the Jeddah Grand Prix after Friday's stream where we got through practice and qualifying, and we've got Lando Norris starting this one in third where he finished in Bahrain last time out, and Oscar Piastri in eighth. So yeah, starting 2024 pretty well. So the winter work on the car has paid off. So yeah, last time out in Bahrain was our first ever double points finish. And we're looking to repeat it again. As I say, both drivers starting in the points. Lando finished third last race, so he might be able to go back-to-back podiums. And we're going to go for the same strategy with them starting relatively close and, as I say, in those points. We're going to start on an aggressive soft stint. And then we're going to go to mediums and then finish on aggressive soft. So we're going for a two-stop. May change as the race unfolds if we get some safety cars or virtuals or red flags. We'll see how it goes, but the base strategy is the same for both drivers: soft, medium, soft. And we'll just update the pace mode. We want to start this one aggressive on the pace. But with that said, I think we're ready to jump in to the Jeddah Grand Prix. So hopefully, as I say, Lando can go back-to-back here for podiums. The Red Bull certainly got the pace so far at the start of this 2024 season. Let's see what we can do in this race. 4 lights, 5, and we're off. And it looks like Verstappen gets a good start. Norris holding on to third, or actually moving up into second. Perez will have the inside through here though, but can Norris keep this? No, he can't. That's not too bad. Norris holds on to third where he started. But Fernando Alonso now having a look. But we look to recover from there. Fernando pushing very hard. Looks like Norris might lose out here and drop down to fourth. And we have. So made a good start. But then Perez, we were momentarily ahead of Perez. Perez got straight back past us. And yeah, and we lose out to Alonso as well. Piastri also lost a place there on the opening lap. So down one with each driver. But if you don't play this game, the AI push it very aggressively on the opening laps. We just have to stick with this for now. We are actually the only driver with Norris in the top 6 on softs. We'll have to see how this pans out. And Stroll now looking to overtake Lando. Piastri looks comfortably in 9th. He's around soft runners with Ocon behind him, and the 2 Ferraris both on softs as well. Let's go back on with Lando. It looks to be settling down a little bit. Let's just forward on slightly. Keeping an eye on these gaps. DRS is now enabled. Looks like we're building a bit of a gap to Lance Stroll behind us. And we get past Fernando Alonso. Maybe use a little bit of deployment here.
Use the overtake. Yeah, good for.
See if we can get this done on Fernando. Oh God, very close to Fernando there. We've got DRS now, but we're right behind the gearbox. Is Lando through here? That's a great little move. It looks good. Yes, Lando up into third place where he started this Grand Prix, and he gets the added benefit of DRS to help him pull away from Fernando. That's worked out very well.
So let's take a look at the replay.
Did a replay of that one.
Round turn 25.
Look at this. Brave on the outside there that gave him the inside line for the next two. And then double helping of DRS helping us pull away.
Well, thank you very much.
So back to third where we started. And we've got DRS on Perez. Oh, on Verstappen now actually, as Perez has passed Verstappen for the lead. And we'll just drop our DRS back to neutral. And hopefully start to build a gap to Alonso. We couldn't match the Red Bulls in the first race in Bahrain. I don't know whether we can here. We've got a tyre advantage at the moment on them.
So Oscar, we can look after this time.
Copy.
We want to focus a bit now on Oscar.
Use the overtake button.
He's in a bit of a DRS train forming behind Lewis Hamilton here, who's on the medians. The 4 cars behind him, Sainz, Charles Leclerc, us with Piastri and Ocon, all on the softs. So we need to either get past these Ferraris or hope the Ferraris get past Lewis. A bit of a bottleneck here. Oscar trying to find a way around, but it's going to be very difficult. As Sainz looks like he's making that move on Hamilton. And the problem is as I say, Sainz, Charles has got DRS now on Lewis. I think it's just going to be a case of us all getting past Lewis here. So we'll be back off there. Lando is into second place that we didn't see there. Don't know if he can remain there because he's got Verstappen on the inside.
Here's the replay.
Verstappen's going to retake that by the looks of it.
On the straight. The opportunity's there.
This is coming into the start-finish straight. Last corner, Lando just getting the job done, but unfortunately, Max had DRS as well on Perez. As we saw going into that first corner, has allowed him to... No, he hasn't kept the position. Norris holds on to it. Good evening, Dino. How are you? Hope you're well on this Tuesday. Can we get past Perez now and just really push on this first stint on these softs? It's what we need to do. And we'll see if we can start to pull a gap. So, yeah, this is interesting. Maybe we can take it to the Red Bulls in this race. Both Ferraris now pass Hamilton. So Piastri now needs to get that job done, but we want to concentrate on Norris because he's potentially about to take the lead of this Grand Prix in Jeddah. Here we go. Is he going to do the same as what he did to Fernando earlier? Looks like he is. He will get DRS as well. There he goes. And that should be job done. Lando takes the lead of the Grand Prix in Jeddah. We did lead briefly in Bahrain as well.
Now we can see
we can have a look at that one.
Now the focus is on Lando Norris here.
He move as I sound Fernando through there. He likes that one, and then he gets the DRS to actually help him pull away.
And we've got a new race leader.
So Lando started third, went briefly into second, then down to fourth. There now into first. Let's just harvest and then we'll go back to neutral.
Just have a think about getting the pack back up.
And we'll try and burn a little bit of fuel, just to see if we can break the DRS at this stage.
And we can drop the lift and coast for now.
Good to hear, Dino. Yeah, I am very well, thank you. Very well indeed. Nicer to have a bit of warmer weather as well. Thank God that rain stopped. How's your F1 Manager series going? Right, so... Okay, we're okay with Lando at the moment. Where is Oscar Piastri? So we did clear Hamilton. Don't think we got a replay of that, did we? Unless I missed that. Hamilton doing well for the Mercedes because we don't think they got the pace yet this year. But he's now slipping down the grid. Norris has not quite been able to push away from those Red
Just up the
Bulls.
lifting coast a little more.
Okay, use to deploy.
The Ferraris are battling away here. Piastri, we can go on a bit of attack mode
Let's try
now.
and push up.
Is Piastri going to get this done on Charles Leclerc, who's not got any DRS? We're looking for it, we're looking for it. Come on, Oscar. It's done, but now Charles will have the DRS. Can we now get past Carlos Sainz?
Sweet.
Get both Ferraris
Copy.
in the space
You're
of a
doing a good
couple of
job.
corners. It's
are
looking
now
pretty good.
P7.
We're through.
Let's take
As
a
we'll
closer
watch a
look.
replay of that first
Now
move.
there's the car.
Great
of
work from
Piastri.
Oscar here.
The opportunity.
So this was going
begging
from
to be
8th
taken.
into 7th past Charles, who lost DRS because he was overtaken by
And
Carlos.
Oscar Piastri climbs
And then
high.
Carlos obviously didn't have the DRS here on the back straight, and that allowed Oscar through into 6th place. So now we want Oscar to go on a bit of a push, as we
Now
see
we should
that
be
second
able to take a
overtake
look
as well.
Along the straight here. There's the opening.
That has worked out lovely for Oscar.
And that puts them in 6th.
Looked like we had better pace than Ferraris, but we'll soon see now we've cleared them, whether we can pull away. Perez is not leaving Norris alone. So as I say, I don't think we've really got the pace to challenge Red Bull, and that's looking likely at the moment because they are on the medium, sticking with us. I guess Fernando is more the concern at the moment. Stroll's really in there as well. It is harder to pull away, of course, in Jeddah. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So Piastri's already built a DRS gap on Charles Leclerc, not helping the two Ferraris by fighting each other. And Piastri is now 1.1 away from Stroll, so he's shortly going to be in his DRS. We forward on. Alonso has taken Verstappen now. Perez is going to be close to taking Lando. Just running our strategy really at the moment. I'm not going to give the DRS at the moment. I'm just going to see what we can do with Piastri. Can we get Stroll without that? Stroll has fell a couple of seconds back now on the top 4. Can Piastri get this done without DRS? Without ERS, sorry. Just watch this through. Stroll all over the place on the racetrack there. Okay, this is where we want to be very close to now. Stick with him. Come on, Oscar. He's looking nice. Where's the detection zone? Oh, we just passed him after the before the detection zone. Sorry. So Stroll will have DRS on us now. Let's see if we can hold him off. As we'll skip the replay because we want to see whether we can hold it. And if we can. Perez has passed Lando as well as we see this.
Let's have a look at that. Now this is Sergio Perez. The gap opens up for them.
Yeah, so Perez has been keeping with Lando and just now making that move with the DRS. As I say,
And
Lando's
Perez
target
completes
really
the
is third
overtake.
place. So, you know, we're not too upset about that. Drivers' champion with Zhou Behrman 6th. Oh, nice. Guan Yu Zhou is a world champion. Now moved to Merck with Ocon and Perez as their drivers. First race 7th, Perez 12th, Ocon, fully 3rd and 6th. Nice result in the race compared to where he qualified. Surprised we did that well as Carnas at like 6th to 8th best. Okay, so a bit of work to do then for the Mercedes team there, Dino. Right, is Piastri holding on to this? He is just about, but I think Stroll's going to stay in this fight. Alright, so can we just lean off these tyres a little bit with
Yeah, we
Lando?
just need to make sure that we don't fall off a cliff on that tyre. Confirm.
Target is lap 14. We've got Verstappen 3 seconds back, but Fernando is, as I say, staying with him. The Aston Martin's definitely got some pace around here. I don't think Ferrari have got the pace, so this, you know, unless we've got safety cars and the rest of it, which you can get around Jeddah, I think this is certainly going to be your top 6. Looks like the pace is there with the Astons, then ourselves, McLaren and Red Bull. I still think Red Bull are the fastest. And as I say, we are the only drivers in this top 6 battle on the softs. So with that being said, you'd probably say that both Red Bulls and Aston Martins are having a better first stint than us. So Alonso is now past Verstappen. Piastri just maintained that gap. We'll forward on for a little while. Piastri's now in the DRS of Piastri and Verstappen. Of Alonso and Verstappen, sorry. Norris is right all over Perez again.
Overtaking is very difficult.
Head down.
Yeah, so we're going to come out very low here because we've not extended across this the rest of the field here, so still got a few laps until we stop. But yeah, we're going to be out very low, and that might cost us significantly later on in the race if we've got a lot of overtakes to make.
Need to make sure keep these tyres in good nick.
Yep, confirm.
So just need to try to extend a little bit.
Pretty hot.
Confirm.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre.
So yeah, there's
in good
very
shape.
much a DRS train now from Verstappen down to Stroll. Piastri having a look as well on Alonso. Piastri's going to have to come in relatively soon and say we're going to drop very low. This is where we're supposed to pit with Oscar. Is this lap 12? We're going to try and extend for another lap. So Norris and Perez, yeah, just a 3-second gap to Verstappen. So Verstappen's starting to come back to us now with come off the tyres a little bit with Lando. Let's say Lando's lap 14. Piastri, yeah, estimated position coming out of the pits would be 19. We'll have a lot of work to do there. We're going to have to pit this lap though because the tyre's going to go off. We don't want to start losing time.
Copy, box.
Just got to hope we're not held up too much by traffic. There we go. Oscar Piastri's going to dive into the pits. As Alonso and Verstappen continue to battle away. You can see Norris and Perez up the road there.
Oscar, pit that.
Yeah.
Hope for a quick pit stop, or at least a pit stop with no mistakes. Come on, pit crew. Come on. Please. No mistakes.
Okay, watch the cars.
Not the fastest.
Track.
Here we are. We're going to be 19th as predicted. Looks like we are, because Bottas will probably just slide through. No. Piastri has just come out in front of him. But as I say, this is probably not going to be great.
And we'll push.
Confirmed.
You have to get through these cars very quickly, and it's difficult when you're in these sections of the track. But this first stint may hurt us in terms of going that soft tyre. But let's wait and see. Oscar's got to get those tyres up to 10. There is a 3-second gap once he gets past Show, so have a little bit of clean air.
So let's get after it.
And this is the problem with them both having, well, with AMAG having DRS on Joe here. He will pit with Lando at the end of this lap.
So box.
Confirm.
Right, we need to make a move here. If not, this is going to really kill our race. This is not looking good for us here, I must say. No, Oscar's not going to be in a position to make a move there. Oh! Yeah, we're in big... Well, hold on. Is he going to make it now? No. Yeah, we've got big problems here. Big problems. Give some deployment.
Use overtake.
Need to get these moves done. Come on, Oscar. Need to be more aggressive here. Just not happening for us at the moment, and this is going to cost us. I'd still be hoping we're relatively safe to Hamilton. Actually, Hamilton is back to 6, so those Ferraris have dropped, haven't they? I will have to go back to Piastrina shortly as Norris is about to pit. He's going to have the same problem. Let's see where he comes out. .9, we'll take that. It's not great, but again, no mistakes in there.
Just watch the white line on exit.
Where is Norris going to come out here?
Pack is low.
I'd want to be out in front of all of those. That'd be very nice. And it looks like we will, so that's worked out a lot better for Lando. Piastri is past K-Mag. As we see that overtake now, so we were watching Lando's
Right,
pit.
we're taking the second corner. It's
As
there for the
Piastri
taking.
finally makes that move. Hopefully he can now get Zhou.
And
As
the
well
McLaren there with a
inside here, just to get that
beautiful
move finished. Hopefully, it doesn't look like it's fully done there, does it? But he is. We can see now he is. So, right. Piastri now needs to get rid of Zhou. Then he's going to be in another DRS train of those 4 drivers we saw up the road. None of those look like they're going to pit anytime soon, so... Yeah, unfortunately by Piastri having a pit so early, I thought he might have ruined his race slightly. Lando's not as bad, he's got a couple of cars here in Russell and Gasly. Pass. There we go, DRS for Piastri here. On Zhou. As we get another helping shortly. This should be job done. It looks like Zhou will get the DRS now actually, because we've got that move done before the detection zone. Well, that has not worked well again for Oscar. Just a few schoolboy errors. Lando's pillow, hello, how are you doing? We are in Season 2, so 2024 here.
Zhou Guan Yu is the focus
So
here.
what Oscar should have done there is just stayed slightly
certainly
behind that
inviting.
detection zone, and then he would have had DRS here, and he would have just pulled away. But unfortunately, handed the DRS to Zhou. And yeah. We are killing our race back here. I'm going to give Lando some deployment.
Use the overtake.
Yeah, confirm.
Hopefully Lando can get these moves done a little bit quicker. He's all over George here. If we get George, we should be able to get Gasly pretty easily, and then we should be in clear air. Doesn't help that George got this DRS though on Gasly. And he's going to get it again. Come on, Lando. Come on, Lando. You need to be aggressive here. And we are getting aggressive. We are going to have the DRS, but so is George. So this is going to be a bit of a drag race, and we might be right up the gearbox.
So we're low battery at the moment.
Gasly.
Yep.
Looks okay at the moment. I think we should have this done. Just going for it on Gasly as well. I wasn't expecting it. Late braking. Can Lando hold this? This would be mega if we can. Beautiful stuff there. Lando up into 9th, and now we've got 3-second gap.
Right then, we can take a look now. Right, let's have a look as we go
We
into
don't see the
turn
full
4.
move there, but I wasn't expecting him to get Gasly there, but late braking. And yeah, lovely move. Into 9th. And as I say, we've got 2.5 seconds now to Sainz. He's probably going to be pitting relatively soon, so he might be moving out of our way. Gasly has got past Show, but he's now on to Hulkenberg. And as I say, this gaggle of cars now from Tsunoda down to Hulkenberg, so pretty similar situation. I think you just need to forward on, get Norris up to the back of Sainz. As Charles Leclerc is pitting now, so that's good for Norris. Charles is way back in 19th, so that's probably good news for Piastri, although as I say, he's not too far behind us. Piastri has got past... Oh, he hasn't got past Hulkenberg, actually. K-Mag's got past Shio. Hulkenberg's out of the DRS here, though, by the looks of it. Piastri got a good chance now as he goes from the outside to the inside. Is he too far back? No, a little bit later braking there. And it's job done up to 14th, but he's still got to clear Albon, Ricciardo and Tsunoda here. Get a replay of that one.
Right, let's pick this up as we go into turn 14. They decide to give it a go.
Good move there. Don't expect to overtake into there, so a good move from Oscar, but it's, yeah, bit of a struggle of a race for him now back here because of these DRS trains. Norris is now all over Carlos Sainz, but Sainz has got DRS on Hamilton. What can Lando do here? Need these to be coming into the pits, really. None of them do. It's the same really for Norris back there as it is Piastri. Just forward on. Hopefully there'll be some pit stops soon. Here we go. Carlos is in the pits. But he now dips out of that battle. Norris still got to clear Ocon and Hamilton. I think they're on the... No, Ocon will pit soon.
Just keep an eye on those
Sainz. So
temps.
Piastri's past Sainz as well. Hulkenberg's pitted. And Piastri's getting past Albon by the looks of it there as well. We'll get a replay of that because we didn't see it.
Now we're approaching turn 2.
On the back straight, both had DRS, but Oscar's going to brake a lot later than Alex there. Alex's tyres are significantly warm now.
Temps have peaked.
So Lando is losing time all the time here between behind Ocon and Hamilton. That is the problem with a lot of street circuits, especially Jeddah, Las Vegas, those types of tracks on this game. We do get a lot of DRS trains. We thought we could make those softs work on the first stint, but looking a bit regretful now, but let's have a look. It's both... Where is... Oh my god, there's nearly 3 wide there for a moment. As Lewis has now got DRS, we're sort of stuck behind Ocon's gearbox, but we're now going to get alongside, which should allow us to have DRS on Lewis now, on this back straight. So this could work out pretty well now for Lando. And Ocon pits anyway. We really want Lando to get this done.
And just charge the pack.
Going outside here. Again, we can brake later because of the fresher tyre, fresher rubber.
So no need to charge the pack.
And we are into 5th. Where is Ocon coming out in relation to Piastri? Piastri has passed Ocon and he's passed Sonoda and he's passed...
Heading down the straight.
He passed Ricciardo there as well, by the looks of it. I think he is. Passed Sonoda there, who's now in a Williams.
And they move into 9th.
In our season here. Danny Rick still in the RB. And we did dispatch him as well. So Piastri's done the job he needed to do now. And he's got clear air. And we can see a replay of that.
Look at the McLaren driver here.
They're coming off the back of getting Sonoda on that last corner. DRS down the straight. Gets him past Danny Rick as well. So here we go. Piastri now into 9th. Everyone ahead of us, apart from his teammate, has got a pit. He's lost 12 seconds, so I think he was about 4 behind Lando, 3-4. So we lost about 8 seconds in that stint. Excuse me. But let's just check everything here. Yeah, so we're all good on our strategy. So we can forward on a little bit here. Go to interval. As Albon pits now. We're looking for Alonso, Stroll, Verstappen and the rest of them to pit. Let's try and get a bit of battery life back for Piastri here. Well, there's top 8 yet to pit, excluding Lando. So they're definitely going for a 1-stopper here. Is the 2-stopper going to work for us? Now, here we go. We have got race leader Perez into the pits. Lando is past him. Is Piastri going to be anywhere in this window? I don't think so, judging by that. No, certainly not. Piastri not close enough. Russell pits now as well, so we're seeing some of these drivers come in. So Perez only 4.4 off Lando there. He's gone soft, so is he going to the end on those or not? Maybe they're going medium soft offs. We're 3 seconds behind Fernando, 1.4 behind Gasly. When has Gasly got a pit? Not necessarily very soon.
Oscar, you can reduce the LICO slightly.
Charles is with us, isn't he, really, in that Ferrari? We need Oscar to get past here. It should be pretty easy. Ooh, we say that. Again, he's done the same. He's overtaken him before the detection zone. We should get away with it this time. Especially with Gasly dipping into the pits.
So, Oscar, we can look after this tyre.
So you want to watch a replay? We saw that in live action. But it looks like Charles Leclerc is going to have a bit of pace to fight back at Oscar here. Got a bit of a tyre advantage on us as well. So Norris, let's forward on. Norris is now 2 seconds off Alonso. Piastri 4 seconds off Hamilton. Charles is right with us now. Looks like he's going to get that move done on Oscar. Say we need to extend this tyre life for our strategy. Well, we need to keep on this strategy, so we don't want to attack the tyres. So we're just going to have to let that happen. Can't fight Charles.
And it was involving Leclerc this time.
On the way back there, actually.
It's there for the taking.
Very aggressive from Charles. So he dips Oscar down to 9th. Perhaps we can come back at Charles as this race develops. I think he is pushing on his tyres more than us at the moment. So we'll just stick in there and hopefully stay in his DRS for a little while. So top 3 still yet to pit. And now the top 2 are pitting. That's a slow stop for Stroll there. That's going to be nice for Lando. Verstappen is out. Perez looks to have a good margin on him as we see a replay of that Stroll pit stop issue. I think it was the rear right.
Stroll comes into box. But they just can't seem to get the rear right off.
Yeah, problem on the rear right. He's going on the soft tyres. That's a long pit stop for Aston Martin and Stroll. If Verstappen is out, he's 10 seconds back on his teammate. And Stroll has come out just behind Piastri. So Piastri was in a fight with Stroll. I think we were ahead of Stroll when we first pitted, but to say getting stuck in that traffic has not helped us, with Stroll now right behind us. Quite advantage in terms of the life in his tyres, but also on a softer compound. So it looks like Stroll will be getting past Oscar pretty shortly. We can't fight that one really. Lando, Perez will be making his way past us. As Bottas has a pit stop issue. We need to get past Alonso here, because he's at the end of his time. He should be pitting, I'd imagine, at the end of this lap. Perez is going to get past us anyway, so we just don't want to be losing time to the rest of the grid. Tommy Williams, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're well. See, this is what we don't want. We don't want to be getting stuck behind the gearbox of Alonso and just losing time. It's not a case of Perez overtaking us, because we're not fighting Perez. We need to get past Alonso here. We've got to get past Alonso here, Lando. Come on. Lay brain, get that inside. Oh, he's sticking it in there. Come on, Lando. Should be done, hopefully. We know Fernando won't give up a fight. And I think we're still side by side. Come on, Lando, you've gotta keep this position. And I think just about is Fernando gonna concede. He's not. Fernando's not gonna give this up, is he? You wouldn't expect anything less. Hopefully that is done now. We'll burn a little bit of fuel. Tommy, yes, this is season 2, so 2024.
Tyres down.
Second race in. Piastri has an overtake fail, so he's back on Charles. Again, Stroll is going to get past us because, again, we're not in a battle with Stroll there.
And think about less lifting coast.
More lift and coast.
Copy.
Fernando is he suddenly pushing on those tyres? He's at 29%. Lando Alonso is a madman here. He didn't mind Perez getting past us, but he's really not liking Lando getting past him at all here. Surely the old boy is coming into the pits now. He is indeed. So that's the end of Alonso hassling Lando, which I'm sure Lando would be happy about. So where do we sit here? Perez is pulling out a gap on us. That's totally to be expected. He's on the soft tyres.
Hamilton has pitted.
Verstappen is 7 seconds back, but he's on the soft tyres, so he should be probably coming at us. Alonso, as we saw, and Hamilton now pitting. So how far is Alonso going to be off the back of Piastri? 4 seconds, so you'd expect Alonso to get that back. What are we thinking here? Are these one-stopping? Got to go 18 laps on the softs. Surely they're one-stopping. Yeah, I'd imagine they've got to be one stopping. Do we need to be getting past Leclerc here? Got DRS now anyway, naturally. Might get this move done, but I'm not really wanting to push the tyres with Oscar. This is better. Not overtaking here. Hits the DRS. Charles goes defensive straight away to that inside. Good pace there from the Ferrari. He's too far back here, Oscar. Is he gonna... No, he's not. Good defense really from Charles there. Gonna have Alonso coming at us shortly. I'm just gonna let them battle away. We've got Verstappen closing in now on Lando, 5 seconds behind. Yeah, these definitely can't be pitting again. Alonso has now joined the battle with Charles and Oscar. Kicks Albert is Bottas and Mick Schumacher. For some reason, my series is glitched with Mick and his name doesn't show, but this is Mick Schumacher, who is bringing up the rear and has done in the last race as well. Right, let's have a look. Where do we need to pit again? Lap 40 for Oscar and lap 41 for Lando. Yeah. Oh, lap. Sorry, not lap 41. Lap 37 for Lando. Lap 37 for Lando. Lap 40 for Oscar. As Fernando does get Oscar Piastri now, so as I say, this was to be expected.
Right, let's have a look now.
Lando coming back through now on those soft tyres.
It's certainly inviting.
Oh, that's a bit sloppy there from Oscar though.
And Alonso.
Right, so what? So we've got to get this to lap. We'll probably burn some of this tyre life.
So it's hammer time.
Go for it.
Oh, Bono saying hammer time to Lando. That's a little bit awkward for Lewis. What's Piastri's tyre life saying? So pretty good. So we've got 15 laps to go. We are expecting Verstappen to move past Lando here. Verstappen on those soft tyres. We're coming to the end of our stint on these mediums. We are expecting the AI to go to the end now, so we've got soft tyres to come, but we're going to have to put in a lot of quick laps to going back up to this fight. As there we go, Max is now past Lando, but that's absolutely fine. We're going to push on and make our second stop very shortly.
Pace is still good, let's just keep it up.
Forward on. Here we go. We want Lando to stop this lap. Got a fresh set of softs to put on.
So, box.
Yeah, box confirm. I can't hear you. Box.
Piastri, is he finally going to get this move done on Charles Leclerc? Come on, Oscar. Come on, brake a little bit later, Oscar. This one's not over. Charles will hang it in there. Side by side, come on, Oscar. Got to try and get this done, really. Still there. It's not over yet. Charles keeping his nose in there. Not quite lovely stuff, Oscar. Calm yourself down. Still side by side here. finally, it looks like Oscar's got that done, but Charles Leclerc is shortly going to have DRS. So they may swap back around yet. We've got to get to lap 40, so we might just attack on these tyres
So
quickly.
maximum pace this lap.
Copy.
Just think about lift and coast efficiency.
Confirm.
Got to save some fuel with Lando perhaps at the end of this race. Right, Lando's now in for his second stop. Let's hope for no mistakes. Let's see where we come out here.
Confirm. Lando Calais.
Could be as far down as
Okay,
11th, 12th here. Let's see. Hopefully no errors. If we have any errors here, we're in major trouble. No, it's not the quickest again, but there's no major error in there.
Caution, could have traffic on exit.
Charles Leclerc's coming back as Piastri. Look like we're only going to be out in 7th actually, so that works out very well for us. Now we need to get Charles and then we need to move Oscar aside really. This is a bit tricky for us here. Really, we just want Lando to get this done very quickly. Charles still got the DRS on Piastri at the moment. Just push him out of that if we can. Now at a second, so he might be good now.
Use the
Might have
overtake button.
just done enough there.
Copy.
This should work out well now. Oscar's safe from DRS behind and it opens up Lando to have DRS on Charles here. Come on, Lando. This is vital for the rest of our race. Here we go. Job done. Although he'll give DRS to Charles, hopefully we've got enough pace there for it not to be an issue. Where does Oscar need a pit? Lap 40, which we're now on. So we will bring Oscar in. He's at 91%. Can we extend maybe by a lap? Let's just see how we go here. 10 laps to go here. We're 3 seconds behind. Well, Lando's about 4 seconds behind Alonso. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna put on don't fight teammate here. We don't want to lose too much time though. It looked like it's quite well choreographed there. Oh, Leclerc has got the DRS back on us though. He might have just fell out of it there, which was nice. No, he has just about got the DRS, but Piastri held on to DRS as well onto Lando. Now Charles is out of the DRS and we've still got it on Lando, so I think we'll push Piastri for one more lap. Push him on for one more lap. Lando's starting to gain on Fernando, he is indeed. I want to confirm pit stop for Oscar. We're 2 seconds back with Lando on Alonso. Alonso's 5 seconds back from Stroll.
Box this lap. Confirm.
And then 13 seconds to Red Bull, so I don't think we've got enough pace to get to Red Bull, but we've got enough pace potentially with Lando to get back to 3rd place and get on the podium. Let's hope for a clean pit stop for Piastri here. He's probably going to be out in 12th.
Understood.
We're expecting about 12th place here for Piastri, so work to do if he's going to get any points. That first stint really hurt us. Well, in terms of that pit stop and then the second stint. Not a bad stop for us though. So are we going to sneak ahead of Gazzy? I don't think we will, so it will be
Temps are
12th
climbing.
place.
Temps are now climbing.
But we don't expect anyone else to stop now, so we've got to push to the end now. On some fuel with Oscar as well.
Oscar, you can reduce the Lycos.
Well, here we go. Lando all
Copy.
over the back of Fernando here. Battle resumes
Use the
from a few
overtake.
laps ago. We've now got a significant tyre advantage on him. So this, hopefully, will be Lando getting up into 4th and then chasing down Alonso's teammate Stroll for that final podium position. Lando, very aggressive there. And that's job done, up into 4th place. Fuel doesn't look like it's going to be a problem now. It's still we're still under, but with 7 laps to go on standard, we should recoup that.
Now we can see what happened. Now the focus is on Lando Norris here.
So let's have a look
The opportunity's
at that move.
there.
As I say, very aggressive through there. We are back into 4th place. Now chasing down where we started in 3rd, hopefully. As Piastri is going to move past Pierre Gasly. Which are 11th now. We've got 2.7 seconds behind both of the Mercs, effectively. Then there's a 5-second gap to Ocon. A bit of work here to do
Here's
for
the replay.
Piastri.
Now look, here we head into turn 2. They
You see
decide
this?
to give it a
Start,
go.
finish straight. DRS. Easy enough move for Oscar. Right, so we've got 2.2 seconds to Hamilton. 4 seconds for Norris to get to Stroll. So let's just forward those on. We get into those battles. Here we go. Unfortunately, we've got DRS train with the Mercedes. Piastri is very aggressive and he's being a lot more braver on those tyres because he can be. He's got more rubber than George Russell. He's dispatched one Mercedes very quickly.
Sweet.
And that should be good work. So we'll now have DRS on the second Mercedes who won't have
Let's
DRS.
take a look at the replay.
And should be pretty
Now
defensive,
this was at
hopefully.
turn 3. Can they
So
squeeze
George kind
by?
of went defensive, or he's kind of looking at the inside on his teammate. And he just left the door open there on the outside for Oscar to brake
That's
later.
10th place and up.
We take that very much. So Oscar into the points, and a good chance for a few more, I'd suggest now, especially if we can get past Hamilton quickly. Don't think we even need to use our battery really here. Fire life is much better. And then he's against all of these medium runners, so it could be a possibility really for Oscar here. 5 laps to go. Got to get this job done on Lewis, first of all, of course. Not going aggressive through there like his teammate Lando, but he's right on the gearbox of Lewis Hamilton, or Sir Lewis Hamilton.
6 laps remaining.
Is he going to make the move here, or is he going to wait until the start-finish straight? Here we go. Start-finish straight. He has got to get this done now, though, because if not, it's going to be another lap behind him, so Oscar's got to make this work through here. I'm not sure this is the greatest place to place this car, and that's going to be a failed job there. Oh, that's poor from Oscar.
Okay, use to deploy.
That is very poor from Oscar indeed. Although, are we going to go for it here? Don't expect to see an overtake through here. Oscar should have had it done on the start-finish straight, but he's made up for it and got the job done there instead. So we'll take that. Take that indeed.
Now we should be able to take a look.
Say, we were expecting to spend another
Here
lap
we are,
behind him
down
there
at
because you
turn
normally wait till
7.
the DRS zones,
The
but Oscar
opportunity begging to be taken.
had other ideas and we'll take that. To 9th. We've got to get 5.7 seconds up the road now. And Lando's still got to get 2.8 seconds up the road on Lance Stroll. He's not really eating into that now on Stroll. I think Stroll's hacking on his tyres at the moment though. Piastri's making quick ground up on Ocon though. Here we go, back on with Piastri then. 3 laps to go, and he's got 8th, 7th and 6th all in his sights here. And push on some fuel. There's a bit of deployment where we need it.
Use overtake.
So this DRS train, can we get a move done on Ocon though? This would be nice. Come on. Gonna get DRS again. Everyone is, apart from Carlos Sainz. That's good for Oscar. Make sure he doesn't lose that back now to Esteban.
Low.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get past either of the Ferraris there. Lando is right on Lance Stroll now as well.
Recharge off. Recharge off.
So we go 3 laps to go. We've got Lando hunting down 3rd and we've got Piastri hunting down 6th. As soon as he gets one of these Ferraris, he should comfortably get the other. We'll jump on board with Lando as he's right on Stroll. Come on, Lando, let's get this 3rd place and get another podium. DRS open, coming in the last corner. Stroll was ahead, but we take the DRS, so this should be past him and DRS to pull away. No, Stroll had DRS. I'm sure we were behind on that detection zone. Is Stroll going to try and overtake straight away? Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look at that.
Let's take a closer look. Now this was on the straight. There's the opening.
We're definitely behind on that detection zone. But nonetheless, we are ahead and we have kept that position.
And just have a think about getting the pack back up. So stop and charge.
Here we go then. Can Piastri get anything done on this back straight?
Recharge on.
Be way too far back there. Not close enough at all there. 2 laps to go then. Got the tyre advantage on these Ferraris. Just got to be patient here. Lando can pull away from Stroll. And we can just watch this battle now with Oscar. Lando looking likely for another podium, hopefully. Come on, Oscar. Let's get 6th place here. Ferraris need to work together with their DRS here. Look like we're heading for the wall for a moment there. As this opened up for us here, looks like we're alongside near enough Sainz there, but Sainz has now got the DRS. We are alongside Sainz now. We're past Sainz and we'll have DRS on Charles here, so this should be pretty good for Oscar. Come on, Oscar. Just dips in back behind Charles, takes the DRS now on the back straight. Come on, Oscar, baby. Yeah, and he looks a bit too far back, doesn't he? Oh, he's pulling out now.
Recharge on.
Is he going to bring a lot later? Yes. Yes, Oscar, baby. That's what we like to see. Oscar into 6th.
Recharge off.
And we are on to the last lap here. Lando's got 1.5 seconds on Stroll,
Right
so should be comfortable for
take a look
3rd.
Now there's the car of Piastri.
Looked a bit far back when we started that back
gap
straight, but by
opens
the
up
end of
for
it,
them.
right there, later braking. And Oscar is back into 6th place. And he should pull away now on this last lap.
We get to the top of the temp window on these tyres.
Let's look at the 2 Red Bulls here. As Verstappen is going to win it. And it's going to be his teammate Perez just half a second behind him. And then shortly followed, 12 seconds down the road, by Lando Norris.
Max Verstappen over the finish line.
Another great drive from Lando Norris. Started 3rd, went down the grid, but in the end worked his way back up to 3rd. And that is back-to-back podiums for us and for Lando Norris. 2 3rd places in a row.
Something good with the strategy.
Lance Stroll finishes 4th.
Awesome job, everyone.
Fernando Alonso
Well done, mate.
Stroll had a long stop up for Fernando, going long on that first stint. Hasn't worked for him. Finishes 5th. And then Oscar Piastri. Is he going to make the line here? Yes, he is. Just about. I was getting worried there. We were not going to make the line. Oscar Piastri does make the line in 6th place. There we go. Ran out of fuel now. Real F1 would be in trouble. But we're not here. 6th place for Oscar.
Pretty positive
and a
weekend.
lovely little
I'm
race.
happy with the progress we've made.
Both our drivers again.
What a remarkable drive by Lando Norris today.
That lovely drive from Lando.
From the factory and on the
Second podium, second, third place in a row for us. And then we have it, the Red Bulls as they were in Bahrain, a 1-2, but they flip round. Perez won in Bahrain, Max wins here, and the fastest lap, taking maximum points. So Max finishes first, Perez second, Lando back-to-back podiums, finishing third twice in a row. Lance Stroll 4th, beating his teammate Alonso. Oscar Piastri up 2 places from where he qualified in 8th to 6th. Charles Leclerc and his teammate, in the other Ferrari, Carlos Sainz in 8th. Esteban Ocon up 2 to 9th, and Lewis Hamilton disappointingly down 3 for him. He finished 10th. And then no surprises really down in the second half of the grid. So the Drivers' Championship after 2 races, very close between the Red Bulls. Can Perez mount a title fight this year? He's only 1 point back off Verstappen, who has 44 in first place. Sergio Perez second on 43. Lando Norris 215 points in a row, as we say, with third place. So he's now, he remains in third place with 30 points. Lance Stroll up to 4th on 22. Charles Leclerc in 5th with 18. Oscar Piastri remains in 6th with 17 points. Fernando Alonso up 1 with 10 points. 10 points gained, so he's on 14 now. Esteban Ocon down to 8th on 8 points. Carlos Sainz 9th with 6th. George Russell 10th. Lewis Hamilton 11th. And the rest of the grid yet to score. As you can probably guess, with those results, the Red Bulls are leading the way in the Constructors with 87 points. And then it's pretty tight here between ourselves down to Ferrari. So this looks to be where the battle is at the moment. We're in second with 47 points. Aston Martin third, jumping Ferrari in this race to 36 points. Ferrari on 24. Alpine on 8. And Mercedes only 2 points from the first 2 races. And that is where they are. That's not because of any mishaps in the race or anything. They are certainly the 6th fastest car on the grid. Alpine are certainly 5th, Mercedes 6th, Red Bull are the fastest. Then I think it's a mix between these 3 at the moment. And we've got plenty of work to do on our pit stops, as we know. But luckily for us, no errors. We've just got to start working that time down now. But let's just continue through to here. As I say, overall there, qualifying 8th for Oscar, finishes 6th. Lando qualified 3rd and finishes 3rd. So a brilliant race for us. And that is going to bring this stream to a close. And as I always say, this series is streamed on a Tuesday and Friday from 7:15 BST. So if you jumped in for the first time and you want to continue, please do come over to TikTok or YouTube on a Tuesday or Friday from 7:15. And we'll be back Friday as we will be entering and preparing for round 3, and hopefully we'll have a few upgrades. So maybe we might be a clear second in terms of fastest car on the grid. We might be able to battle the Red Bulls. I don't quite think we will be able to yet, but that is certainly the aim for